5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
You are listening to The Bad Boy Radio Show with Mr. Locario and Miles Cunningham. This is that real shit, not that fake shit. The only radio show that's not afraid to tell you the truth about the game. This is The Bad Boy Radio Show. Remember, the truth is inside you.
Yo, people, what's poppin'?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Uh-huh.
It's your boy, Mr. Locario, Miles Cunningham. This is the Bad Boy Show.
Yeah.
And we're recording this shit. It's fucking midnight. It's hot as fuck. We got the fan off. You hear the fucking sirens in the background. So y'all gotta understand that we love y'all niggas. You feel what I'm saying? This is what we do. So this is why y'all gotta definitely, get on the Bad Boy membership and all that other shit so we can get this shit popping. So today's topic, we're gonna be talking about why people hate the dating game, okay? Because motherfuckers hate that shit. But listen,
sometimes I hate that shit, nigga.
Exactly. But before we get into that, we're gonna take a quick commercial break. You guys are listening to The Bad Boy Show.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up? It's dating and life coach Mr. Locario. Go to badboymembership.com and master the dating game by joining my Bad Boy membership program. In this program, you'll receive 45 through 90-minute, easy-to-follow, step-by-step dating advice tutorials that's guaranteed to help you attract, date, and have sex with beautiful women. Join the Bad Boy membership today by going to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com.
All right, people, we're back. We are back in the building. Yeah. So, there's been some things happening in the news, just some things. Not too much shit, you know what I'm saying? I had to search today, so, So first, the Black Panther trailer came out, and, it looks good, it's people online, especially black people, we're kind of skeptical a little bit. You understand? We're kind of suspicious because, this is a big budget film, and they're showing black people that's without the bullshit. That's what it seemed like. You understand? It seems like it's without the bullshit.
But can I say one suspect thing that I noticed right away?
Right.
The trailer begins with two white men.
Right. That is true, though.
The trailer still begins with two white men.
I didn't even think about that. You're right, though. I
was thinking about that. The first time I saw it, I didn't think nothing of it.
Right.
But I watched it like 2 or 3 more times.
Right.
And I was looking for it because these white people they crafty.
Exactly.
They so crafty.
Exactly.
So I'm like, oh, I see.
Exactly. So
you can't just cut straight to the Black Panther powerfulness and the cool shit. You got to start.
Just in case you guys didn't know, it's still our shit. That's basically what they're saying. They might as well like when they do when you go to the movies and they have that little the star of the movie from some movie coming up, they say, "Hey, my name is so and so from such and such movie. Watch this clip." Like they might as well just had that. They should have like, "Hey, I'm some white guy that's working on the Black Panther movie for y'all niggas. Watch this clip." If
you watch the trailer, it seems that the struggle is between those two white men,
right?
But then the whole superhero stuff is like a third party situation,
right?
And what it is, it's kind of like the NBA. I mean, we're in the NBA finals right now. LeBron James, Kevin Durant. It's like the star of the show, which is the NBA finals, is LeBron James, Kevin Durant. They're the ones with the superpowers. They're the ones with all the talent. They're the ones that are actually putting on the show,
right?
But behind the scenes, the owners of these two ball clubs, two white men.
It's true.
Just like the beginning of the trailer.
Exactly. So, but we'll have to see what happens. You're gonna have to watch Black Panther very closely because I'm guessing. I just hope there's not listen, if they're saving some white person in this movie, I'm not fucking with it.
And you know what it is? It's hard not. You know what it is? with the black experience,
right?
It's hard not to be racist, B.
I know.
It's hard not to be racist. And when I say, I'm not talking about institutionalized racism, it's more like because you've been subject to so much racial treatment and racial dynamic,
right?
It's like it's hard for you not like you can't just watch the trailer and be like, oh, that's a dope trailer,
right?
It's like, nah, let me analyze the whole the way the shit breaks down, because I don't trust these people,
right?
Because they've been doing us dirty for this many years,
right?
So
it's like you just automatically suspicious about everything. You feel what I'm saying? Because it's like, as a black person, everything that happens, you got to be like, is this shit racist? I remember I think Patrice O'Neal was talking about that one time. He was like how he was walking his dog or some shit, and some dude said something about, some white dude said something about his dog, and he was like, is this nigga being racist right now? And it's just about his dog. He's like, does he think I'm mistreating my dog because I'm black? Like, you just everything
it's hard.
everything becomes like a thing. You feel what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It's like, goddamn. So you gotta you gotta just watch out for that shit. But it's coming out 2018.
It's coming out probably summer 2018, and it's really, that's cool because they're marketing it now, so it's probably gonna break box office records.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Because I mean, truth be told, Black Panther was the most talked about character of the whole Avengers Civil War movie.
Right.
It's gonna be a big deal, and they have a lot of great stars in it too. Right,
exactly. So that shit is gonna be tight. But I'm gonna still see that shit anyway.
Of course.
Oh, let me talk about Wonder Woman for a second, real quick, before we. This fucking movie. And you know what? All right, I'll give it this. I'm glad it tried. It was like, I thought it was gonna be super feminist type of vibe,
right?
And it actually wasn't that much. Like they snuck in a little, they had little sprinkles of it. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't as crazy as I thought it was gonna be.
Right.
But the shit was so fucking after school special kind of like vibe. You understand what I'm saying?
Kumbaya shit.
Right, some kumbaya shit. And the thing was, I think that the reason why so many people liked it was because the state we are in now with like Trump and all this other shit, and it was just like this thing where they had a lot of mention about war and people need to love each other and yada yada yada. So it's like, I feel like people needed this movie. You feel what I'm saying? They needed this on an emotional level so that they can forget about the bullshit happening for a while. So the people who made the movie, I feel like they had that in mind. You feel what I'm saying? But it was extra cheesy. You feel what I'm saying? Like there's the part, I don't want to spoil it for anybody who ain't see it, but the last act where she's fighting the main bad guy, it's literally them throwing objects at each other. It's like a superhero pillow fight. You understand what I'm saying? Like the shit is just mad goofy, and I'm just like, yo, come on, son. I'm like, come on, son. But the chick, what's her name, Gal Gadot or whatever?
Gal Gadot.
She will get the shit fucked out of her. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes,
like, she is
so.
fucking bad as shit. But anyway, crazy. But so in other news, Ice Cube confronted Bill Maher about saying, he's a house nigger. Well, Bill Maher said that he himself was a house nigger, and everybody was like, oh my God, what's going on? And Ice Cube went on the show, and of course, I think Ice Cube has a album coming out, so he was promoting the album.
Dope.
But he was basically telling Bill Maher like, yo, you can't be saying that shit, and for y'all, y'all white people, y'all don't understand. It's like y'all using that word as a weapon, and blah 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 blah. And it was funny because Ice Cube, when he was on the show, he seemed like, when somebody's watching what they saying real close, because they want to get the point across, but they still don't want to offend.
They don't want to make nobody mad,
right?
Because got an album coming out.
Exactly. You feel what I'm saying? That's the hard part. Like they need it.
Hold on, Ice Cube still doing music though?
I think it's I think it's supposed to be like a compilation album or something. I can't remember exactly what it is.
Okay.
But niggas don't want to fuck up their money, and I understand. You feel what I'm saying? They need to get like a dude who work at like fucking Target to be on the show. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
you don't give a fuck.
Exactly.
Like, you can tell the truth.
Exactly. He can tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? Because Ice Cube, he didn't really check him. He was like, Bill, I like your show. You're a cool guy, but you can't be doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like he sounded like he was like, I don't know, like it wasn't strong enough. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
And you know, Bill Maher's an asshole, so he's like, well, you know, I mean, the stuff you're saying, hasn't this been said already? Like, come on, guy. You know, like he had this like matter of fact, like, you know, like when a person apologizes but they don't mean the shit.
Yeah.
That's what Bill Maher.
Well, I mean, Bill Maher's a dick. Everybody knows that. You know, like I'm cool with Bill Maher because he says a lot of insightful shit.
Right.
But Bill Maher's a dick. You
Pretty
know what
much.
I'm saying? Like,
Pretty much.
He's one of those Howard Stern type niggas, like,
Right.
who feel like he could get away with anything. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But you know, I don't know. Look, we're cool, but y'all still can't say nigga. I'm sorry.
Exactly.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we're all right,
Right.
but y'all still can't say it. I'm sorry.
But I ain't gonna front though. I like the porn when the white girls be fucking the black dudes and they be like, "Oh, I like that nigger cock."
That's the
That
only
shit
time.
is the only. Yeah, that shit is tight.
That's the only time. That's the only time a white person can say nigga is when a white female is getting fucked by a black dude.
Exactly.
She can say nigga during the fucking
Exactly.
and
But
maybe during foreplay. But
Right.
but
After
once
that,
we're done, no.
you got to chill the fuck out. Oh man. Anyway, so in other news, this guy, he crashed his car and the car went on fire, and then the police came and kicked this dude in the face. And this happened, I think, in Jersey City or New Jersey?
City. Yeah, it was a black dude, right? Or was it a Habibi dude?
I can't remember who it was.
I think it was a black. I think it was either black or Arab, like Middle Eastern type of dude.
Right, and so they making jokes, saying that they was trying to stomp the fire out, but it was really they just kicked the nigga in the face.
No, what happened was the guys were actually doing something wrong. It was actually a police chase.
Right,
and the dude, he ran into a utility pole, and the car caught on fire, and he got out the car, and when he got out the car, his jacket was on fire.
Right,
and the cops came. And, you know, I guess, you know, because the cops don't like it when you make them chase, you know, because
right.
they don't want to do any actual work. So he was frustrated, he was mad at the nigga. So he ran up on the nigga, and instead of helping him put the fire out,
right.
he kicked him in his face. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, so, yeah.
These, you got to be a special type of person to be a cop, son. Like,
Yep.
I don't know how these niggas sleep at night.
Yo, shout out to the cops, though. That's a tough job. Not a job I would ever take. I swear to you.
Yo, that shit crazy. But anyway,
crazy.
you know, niggas is kicking niggas in the face and shit. Like, how you say, you know, when you meet your friend after work and shit, and you be like, "How was your day?" Well, I was chasing this motherfucker and he got on fire and I kicked him in the face. It's like, what?
I didn't try to help him put the fire out.
Exactly.
I kicked him in the face.
It's like I couldn't even be friends. I can't be friends with Kyle. I don't know. I just can't. Like, something wrong with these niggas. I don't know. But anyway. So, in other news, Batman is dead. The original, was he the original?
He wasn't the original. He was the second.
He was the second one. Adam West.
Second one, yeah.
And wasn't he playing himself on Family Guy?
And he played himself on Family Guy.
Jesus Christ, man.
Yo, I love Adam West, and I hope dude rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was a really funny dude, and you know he had the best one-liners on Family Guy.
Right.
If you watch Family Guy, you would notice that he says at least one line on every episode. You know what I'm saying? So he's not really he's a cast member. He's like a featured cast member on the Family Guy, and
right.
I'm sad to know that he's not here anymore.
Yeah, that's
and I hope they kind of knew what was going on and they did a lot of like ad lib work so they could continue to feature him on the show for you know a couple of seasons to come.
Right.
Hopefully, you know, I don't know if they did that. Maybe they did that. Maybe they didn't. But Adam West is, for me, he's a beloved, you know, actor and character, and you know he has a good voice. You know, he's just a good dude. I mean, I don't know if he's a good dude personally, but I'm just saying, like, I enjoyed all his work. So
Right.
rest in peace to that dude.
Shout out to Adam West, man.
Yeah, man. And props for being Batman back in the day.
I know, right? For real.
He made that whole shit cool. That that fucking with the. Every time they hit the
pow
person,
and the bam and all that bullshit.
and the fucking bat dance and all that crazy shit. That shit was dope. So shout out to that dude, man, for real. Because I'm a Batman fan.
Man,
you know
that's crazy.
Yep.
Man, so in other news, this guy goes on a racist rant in Starbucks, and then he punches a homeless guy in the face. So basically what happened was this, it was some white dude he's in Starbucks, and I think what happened is somebody spilled some coffee on his suit or some shit.
Oh shit!
So then he started calling the black dude that was in there a slave, and he spit. I think he spit on the dude. And then the black dude was trying to fight him. He's trying to hit him. And then then this Asian dude was trying to break the shit up. And then there was a homeless black guy walking up to him or walking near him. And he punched the homeless guy. And the homeless guy, he knocked him out. And then the black dude and some other dude was holding him down till the cops came and all this other shit.
He knocked out the homeless guy? Yo, hopefully, so it was probably like a rich business guy?
Yeah, probably, yeah.
So hopefully the homeless dude could get a lawyer and sue the shit out that nigga. That would be so dope for the homeless dude to have a come up like that.
So, that's crazy. And it's like, yo, listen, man, this is for all my white people out there, man. You gotta chill the fuck out, man. Like you cool, you got everything, okay? Like
you got everything.
See, you know what it is? It's stressful being a white person because you have to constantly, and this is not all white people. The smart white people who are aware don't got to deal with this bullshit, but the ones that are fucking idiots, they are stressed out all the time because they always got to keep a nigga down, and it's a full-time job trying to keep niggas down. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. And all that hate. See, when they say, how they say like fucking black don't crack and all that other shit.
Right.
It's not that black don't crack. It's that niggas just we're used to the bullshit. You understand what I'm saying? So we don't. Even though we stress about it, we don't stress about it. You understand what I'm saying? Like, white people stress the fuck out, which is why they look older. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
They're constantly in hate mode.
Plus, they don't use lotion as much.
You know what I'm saying? So the hate mode brings all the wrinkles and all the other shit. You feel what I'm saying? Because keeping white supremacy alive is a 24-hour job, and it's very, very hard work. You feel what I'm saying?
Keep white supremacy alive.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a very hard thing. So sometimes white people, you got to take a break from being racist. You feel what I'm saying? Just take a break. Just chill the fuck out and take a break from being racist. But see, they can't, because soon as they take that break, niggas gonna get in. They're gonna be like, you know what I'm saying?
But you know what it is? You know what it is? Like, niggas are fucking talented, man. Niggas are talented.
It's
like,
true.
Sometimes I feel sorry for white people because they have a daunting task.
Right.
And that's why they have to be so thorough.
Right.
That's why every movie, every TV show, every song, every thing in the media has to be designed a certain way.
Right.
Because if you let everything become honest and truthful, the only thing that's gonna come out is that, I'm sorry, but black people are the dominant species. We're the dominant race. Like, our genetics are dominant. Like, we created most things, but that's why they have to lie about it and say that, white people created everything and white people discovered everything.
Right.
Like, imagine a nigga like Christopher Columbus. He made a mistake and ended up in this place we now call America.
Right.
Right? But he's been lauded as the person to discover America.
Right.
How the fuck do you discover a place where there are millions of people already?
Right.
Like, I'm sitting here and you come over to my spot and you be like, "Oh, I discovered this spot."
Right, exactly.
Like, what kind of bastard are you? How arrogant are you? You know what I'm saying? I've been living here for millions of years. You come over here, or thousands of years, and you come over here and you say, "Oh, I discovered."
Mm-hmm. That's how it go.
They talk about how Europeans were the first ones to navigate in the waters and sail, and all of that technology came from Africa.
Right.
All of it.
Right, exactly.
Like, they talk about classical music. All of that shit came from Africa. African people have had string instruments forever. Now, what I will give white people is that they know how to take, simple ideas created by others and, enhance them.
Right.
I'll give white people that. Like, y'all know how to enhance simple shit like a motherfucker.
Right.
They know how to take shit and run with it, and that's cool because we need to push it forward. And this is why I'm on some soapbox shit right now, but this is why we all need each other. You know, it's not like, you know, one is better than the other necessarily.
Right.
But it's like, just tell the truth.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Because, you know, yeah, I'm black and I'm mostly pro-black, but I know that we need each other.
Right.
I know that. Like, I'm not going to sit here and say, well, you know, all white people need to go back to Europe or
Right.
some shit like that, or
Right.
all black people need to be over here. No, we need each other because black people, we're talented and creative on a raw type of level. Like we dance, we beat drums, we do certain things that bring a certain type of flavor to the world. But then you have white people, they're a little bit more organized, they're a little bit more calculated, where they can take those ideas and bring them to another level, and that's appreciated. That's why we all need each other. But the point is, tell the fucking truth.
Right.
Don't act like you did everything and you created everything and you're all powerful, and then everybody else is just a bunch of savages. You see what I'm saying? So you know that's
Real
the
talk.
talk, man. That's the truth.
Real fucking talk, man. That's some real shit, man. And before we get into the subscriber email, there was another story that I found out today. I thought was fucking interesting.
Okay.
So your boy Sean Kingston,
Oh, that guy.
yeah. So he had to reveal the amount of money that he has because of some court thing. He
was on a deposition or
Yes, he's like getting sued by some lawyer, some crazy shit. So he had to reveal the amount of money he had.
Okay.
So it's been revealed that he had less than $500 in his bank account.
What?
Yeah, nigga. So I'm like, yo, and I'm just like, it's crazy because, you know, and he basically, you know, he was saying he's said that he's been living with his moms and shit
What?
for a while and all that other stuff. And, you know, you would think that, damn, like, you know, you had a few big hits. You've been featured on, like, a few niggas' joints. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure
Right.
you know, he claimed he wrote songs for motherfuckers. So
Right.
I'm like, what happened to the money, bruh? You know what I'm saying?
Well, let's analyze this a little bit. It could, I mean, I don't know, you know, 'cause I don't follow Sean Kingston, but it could be that he needed to express a smaller amount of money so he can't get sued as much.
Maybe.
Maybe his money's tied up in other things. Maybe he has like Swiss bank accounts or some shit. Hopefully,
I know, right?
because I mean, like you're right. He's been featured on a lot of big songs. So why would he not have a lot of, you know, why would he not have a decent amount of money in the bank?
That's what I'm saying. And I'm like, you trying to tell me you had all that money, you ain't invested nothing, you ain't try to put nothing into something. You know what I mean? Like nothing.
Like you bought Gucci belts all day, every day. Like,
Right.
come on,
You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, you trying to tell me you ain't got no chains or jewelry from such and such that you could go pawn and get you $50,000 or something? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
How the fuck does that happen? It's just like, goddamn, like how you. It's crazy. And the thing is, you know, you still see dudes, you know, because he's been in the news for the past year. He was fucking with Soulja Boy. He had some beef with Game or some shit. And
Right.
something else. But it's like, you see him and he still look like, yo, like shit is popping. He was even on some interview the other day. He was like, yeah, you know, I still got money. I still got shit popping and blah, blah, blah. Of course, you know, he could have been lying. But I mean, goddamn, like, that little bit amount of money, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, no, because remember the same thing happened to 50 Cent the other day when
Right.
he was trying to get sued by
Rick
Rick Ross's baby mom.
Right.
And he kind of had to say that. Remember, he said, well, he only had like $100,000 in the bank or some shit
Or
like
something like he said he said, I think he said his spending, his monthly spending was like $100,000 or something like that.
Okay.
Something like that. Some shit. I
I mean,
don't know.
you know, it's different. It's different ways to look at money, you know, because you have assets, you know, and if they're tied up in assets, like say he just bought a lot of real estate, maybe he might not actually have that much money in
cash.
the bank.
And right, and that's what I'm thinking
saying?
too. It could
You
be
know?
something where he's trying to be smart with it to say, yo, this all I got, my nigga. Like,
This
what
is
you,
all I got,
so,
yeah.
but he do probably have some joints that's not liquid. You know what I mean? It's
Right.
just, you know what I mean? Because I think Bow Wow did that shit too. I think he was trying to pay child support, and he said some shit like, "Oh, I only get my checks from 106 and Park, and that's all I
Right.
got." You
That's
know what I
all I
mean?
got,
So
right.
they probably doing that on that strategic shit. You feel me? So hopefully that's what it is.
Hopefully that's what it is.
Because
Yeah.
I'm just like, God damn. But anyway. So before we go on break, let's do a subscriber email real quick. So this one says, what is it that cause women to be attracted to a man? I know as men, attraction is different from a woman's view of attraction. Please, can you go into detail? All right. So there's a lot of shit that, you know, women are attracted to in guys. You understand? And I mean, fortunately for you guys out there, that's it's a good thing. You understand? Because for women, see, I said this on one of my other joints where I was saying that at the end of the day, it's harder for women because of what women want. You understand? See, what you want, it's going to determine the difficulty of what the situation is for you. See, guys, you're thinking about it like, oh, it's easy for chicks to get, to get what they want because they get mad dudes trying to holler. But see, women, they want a whole bunch of shit from a man. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
They want that one guy to be that everything. You feel what I mean? And so this goes with the question. It's like, what causes women to be attracted? See, women can be attracted to, how you look, how you smell, the shit you say, but it's usually, like, in most cases, it's the feeling they get when they're around you. You understand? It's that attachment. It's that emotional attachment they have when they're interacting with you. You understand? And this is why, we try to get you guys to concentrate on game and understanding what that means, understanding how when you interact with women, that's the thing that they're going to feel. That's the thing that they're going to gravitate to. You understand? This is why you can have guys who aren't that good looking with bad chicks. This is why you can have guys who don't have that much money, fucking these chicks and getting them pregnant and all that. You understand what I'm saying? Because dudes always talking about, oh, you need money. But a lot of these chicks be getting pregnant by dudes that ain't got 2 cents to rub together. You feel what I'm saying?
I mean, look at Sean Kingston.
Right.
You don't have a lot of money.
Exactly. So I'm like, so the thing is, the things that women are attracted to, mainly is about they're attracted to how they feel when they're around you. So if you know how to elicit those feelings, meaning that when you're talking to them, right, you can elicit those sexual feelings. You understand? Where they're actually sexually attracted to you because you are building sexual tension in the situation. Because I think guys forget that women love to fuck. You understand? They love to get dick. They love all that shit. But the thing is that you have to create a situation in order for them to feel like having sex with you. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
And then also when you create a situation for a woman to feel like wanting to continue to see you, that's when she's going to want to continue to see you. When you create a situation for a woman to feel like going on dates with you, that's when she's going to start going on dates with you. So all of these things come along with you understanding how to create those feelings within the girl. You understand? And the thing that you need to do is you need to work on your mouthpiece. You need to work on what you're saying. You need to work on the things that you are saying when you're interacting with the woman. And a lot of this comes with practice. You understand? Because a lot of times guys, they say, yo, what are the things that I should say? Give me the exact things to say. I don't really know exactly what to say. And now I can give you examples of things you could say in certain situations. But the reason why you need to practice talking to women is because when you are interacting with her, the situation is unique. You understand? So it's like I can teach you karate. You feel what I'm saying? I can teach you to punch. I can teach you to kick. I can teach you to do a roundhouse. I can teach you to, fucking, I don't know, like whatever else they fucking do in karate or kung fu or some shit, right? But then when you actually have a fight, you understand? I don't know what the fuck the nigga's gonna do when he's fighting you. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So you need to practice your fighting. So when you do get into the situation with the opponent, you know what to do. You know how to move. You know how to react in those situations.
You can adapt to different things.
You see what I mean?
But another thing I wanted to say, that a woman is attracted to, and this is some basic shit. Think about this. You know the whole yin yang thing,
right?
Okay, the basic philosophy of yin yang is balance, right? Now, the balance is explained as thus. So, basically, the female is the moon, the male is the sun,
right?
Okay, think about the sun. The sun rises and it goes down,
right?
It brings light and then it goes away at night, right?
Right.
But it looks basic. I mean, unless it's cloudy, that's whatever.
Right.
That has nothing to do with the sun.
Right.
But the sun looks the same every fucking day. The sun comes up and it's a circle.
Right.
Big fucking circle.
Right.
Produces light every day. The moon, however.
Right.
Sometimes when you see the moon, it's a full moon.
Right.
Sometimes you see it as a half moon.
Right.
Sometimes you see it's a crescent moon. The female is the moon.
Exactly.
Because the female, she's always changing. Her emotion changes. She's Sometimes she feels this way. Sometimes she don't feel sexy. Sometimes
Right.
she's unhappy. Sometimes she's happy. Sometimes she whatever.
Right.
She's a fucking female. Like
Right.
she does whatever she wants. She moves. She changes everything. What a female is attracted to is someone who's constant and true as the sun.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
So work on you know, you could work on your game, but true game comes from your truth. That truth that's inside you that we talk about all the time.
Right.
If that shit is consistent, then it'll be something that she can rely on.
Right.
And then it'll be something that she becomes attracted to.
Exactly.
You understand?
Exactly.
Because if she fucking with a nigga that's just like her, where sometimes you wake up and, you know, sometimes you happy and then other times you sad and you got mood swings and you are acting like a bitch ass nigga, she's not gonna be attracted to that.
Right, and it's like
what
it's
I'm
the
saying?
same thing you're talking about with the yin and the yang. That's the balance. The balance is that whatever you are, the woman is the opposite, and
Right.
whatever the woman is, you know, you are the opposite. You know what I'm saying? It's the back and forth. So if the woman is constantly changing and her emotions is all over the place, guess what? Your emotions can't be all over the place.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And so she's only going to be attracted to what is not her. Do you see what I'm
Exactly.
saying? Because even if you take it to gay and lesbian relationships, you always notice there's the more masculine one and the more feminine one.
Right,
There's
right.
always going to be the balance. So if you want to know what's going to attract her, you have to understand how women are, and then you have to be the opposite.
Yep.
You feel what I'm saying? This is why, you know, a lot of dudes out here, I'll be talking to these women, they be like, oh, these guys, they're kind of, you know, they're flaky now. They don't know how to, you know, talk to a girl. And so I'm hearing all of this stuff, and it's because a lot of dudes are, at this point, acting like bitch ass niggas. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, you got to be the type of guy who knows how, you know, how a woman is, so that you can understand the yin and the yang. So you understand, okay, and that's all you got to do. Because if a guy's saying, how do I be more attractive to women? Don't act like a bitch. You feel what I'm saying? It's really that simple. It's really that fucking simple. You know what I mean? Act like a fucking man, and
Act
chicks,
like a man,
and
man.
chicks will fuck with you.
Find your purpose and be constant and be true.
Right,
Be
exactly.
constant and be true. That's what chicks need. They need that leadership. Look, man, it's I say this all the time, man. We get fooled by all of this equality shit, man. Equality is cool, but it doesn't mean that men and women are equal.
Right.
We are not equal. Like I said, women are the moon and men is the sun.
Right.
We come up. It's like how a man. We get up. We go to work every day. We do what the fuck we got to do, and that's it.
Right.
A woman, sometimes she'll have her period.
Right.
She get pregnant. She'll just feel a certain way.
Right.
Like mad times. Oh, did Sarah come into work today? Nah, she's sick.
Exactly.
Or you know what I'm saying? Or she's pregnant, or she had to go do this, or some crazy woman shit that keeps her from being as constant as a man is. That's exactly why women get paid less in the workplace on average, because a man, for the most part, we're constant. We're constant. We come to work, do our job, go to fuck home.
Right.
Every fucking day.
Right.
Unless we got vacation, that's it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But females, whatever they feel in that day is whatever the fuck they're gonna do.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? So you being constant, that's what's really gonna attract them.
Exactly. All right, so listen, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to be talking about why people hate the dating game, man. All right? So you guys are listening to The Bad Boy Show. Do you want to learn the easiest way to have more sex with more women? Then get the critically acclaimed book, How to Have Sex with 2 Women a Day. In this book, you'll learn everything you need to know about attracting and sleeping with beautiful women. That's How to Have Sex with 2 Women a Day. Get your copy today at MrLocario.com. That's MrLocario.com. MrLocario.com. Are you an actor who needs headshots? Do you have an event or a wedding coming up and you need a photographer? If you do, make sure you go to PavionPhoto.com. Pavion is a professional photographer who will supply you with high-quality video and photography services for any event. Contact him at PavionPhoto.com. That's PAVION photo.com. PavionPhoto.com. All right, people.
Yeah.
We are back in the building. So today we're going to be talking about why people hate the dating game. All right,
People hate the dating game because women.
Because of women. The end. Good night, people. Oh man. But yeah, like, why do people hate the dating game? Like, first of all, let's see what is the dating game, though. You understand? Because that's the thing you got to talk about. Like, what is game, right? Because we always talk about, I still get guys that leave comments under the videos. They're like, "What is game? What does that mean? And what are you talking about?" And the thing is, game is basically life, and when we talk about having game, we're talking about skill and strategy. So it's your skill or strategy to get what you want in the life. You understand? In this life. So the reason why people hate the dating game is usually because they don't know what they want in the game, and also they don't have a skill or strategy to get what they want if they do know what they want. You understand? So then what happens is that the game becomes frustrating to those people, and then they fucking hate it. You understand? And then so they don't want to they want to opt out of playing the game. But see, this is what you got to understand, is that you have no choice but to play the game. You understand? Because even by not playing the game, you're still playing the game. You understand what I'm saying? Like, there's nowhere for you to go.
Yep.
You understand? I mean, maybe unless you kill yourself, but even with that, you understand, is I could get deeper into that. Is still, you're still part of the game, because death is basically part of life, so it's still part of the life, so you're still participating either way,
because you affect things even after you die,
right?
So,
you know what I'm saying?
And your death itself
exactly
makes an effect on things,
right?
You know
so but the thing is, one of the reasons why people don't like the dating game is because let's be completely fucking honest here, is that it's a lot of fucking work. You understand what I'm saying? Dating is a lot of work.
Real talk.
You understand? And on all aspects of it. Just not, and we're not just talking about, going out and meeting people. We're talking about even if you do have a girlfriend, you understand what I'm saying? Or a wife, you still gotta do shit to maintain the shit. You still gotta do shit.
My God.
So there's no escaping the work that has to be done in all aspects of the situation. So if you do want the good parts of the situation, you understand, you still gotta deal with the bad parts, or whatever you see as good or bad, but there's still that thing there where you have to put in some work in order to get it and then maintain it. So you gotta put in work to actually go and approach the girl, talk to her, set up the date, go on the date, hook up, and if you want to keep seeing her again, to keep, that going, then, she becomes your girlfriend. Then you got to deal with the, her and her emotions and her feelings. And then if you get married and shit and you have kids, oh my God, you got to deal with the fucking wife and then the kids and then the this and then that. You understand? So the thing is, people just start to hate it, because it's, the amount of work that's involved, it just gets annoying. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
But this is kind of why, having game is so good, because if you have game, it's not necessarily that the work is going to, disappear, but the work becomes less frustrating the more that you know about it.
The more you understand.
The more you understand it. It's kind of like, you ever be at a job, or you start a new job and you don't really know that much, and then you're kind of like nervous about shit because you're like, damn, if I press this button, or am I supposed to do this now, or blah 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 blah. But as you're at the job for a few months, you get the hang of things. It's still work, but you know how to fucking do it. You feel what I'm saying? So it's not as stressful on that end, because you know what you're doing. You feel what I'm saying? And
you sometimes you figure out ways to make the game work for you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. So, so the thing is, people hate it because it's a lot of work. But I always say this: if you accept the fact of the amount of work that it is, or the work that, or basically just accept that it is going to be work, that within itself is a good first step to basically make the work not be that stressful and frustrating.
Right.
Because now that you've accepted it, now that you say, okay, well, because this is the thing. There's a difference between a guy saying, damn, man, like, fuck, I gotta go and, I want to fuck with these chicks, but then I gotta go and talk to them, and they pissing me off, and they annoying, and blah, 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 blah. There's a difference between a guy saying that versus a guy saying, oh, I want to get some pussy, so I know I'm going to have to talk to maybe 30, 40 girls tonight, maybe get 2 of them, and then after, you understand, it's a whole different mind state and mind frame of how you're coming at it. Right. You understand? So it's really all basically a shift in your mind of how you want to go at it, because, any situation you could look at, and you could look at it in a positive, more progressive manner, or you can look at it as a negative thing. Any fucking thing. You understand? What's that? I remember I heard some rapper. He said you can either wake up and say, "Good morning, God," or "Good God morning." You understand? It's like so it's all about how you fucking look at this.
Look at it, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It's the same situation. It's all how you look at it. You feel what I mean? Now, another reason why people hate the dating game is because in the dating game, you're responsible for your success and you're responsible for your failure. You feel what I'm saying? So the thing is that the fact that you are responsible for it, that's the thing that makes you hate it, because now you're like, damn, like I gotta actually do the shit to get the results. Now, this is why a lot of women are frustrated, especially because they don't realize they have a responsibility. You see what I'm saying?
Women and responsibility is not two words. Those two words don't go together.
You know what I'm saying?
Not here in America.
Exactly. So this is why you have so many women that are frustrated. Oh my God, I'm single. I can't find a good man. Like, I would be looking at all these dating sites, and these women put shit like, I'm looking for a man who's ready to, be in a responsible relationship and be in a mature relationship. I'm looking for men, not boys. I'm looking for, like, they're on this whole fucking thing.
Yo, I'll give you an example. This is one broad on Facebook.
Right.
Yo, bad bitch. Mm-hmm. Bad, son. I'm talking about, like, man, she looked like Eddie Murphy's old wife.
Right.
I forgot her name, something Murphy. But bad bitch, though. Short hair. She got the Halle Berry hair. Real pretty in the face. Nice titties. Sexy waist.
Right. Nice
ass legs and shit. However, and she writes all that shit all the time. Like, looking for this, looking for that. Looking for real men. Looking for this. Looking for somebody that's going to take care of me. Looking for a boss. Looking for a mature, somebody who could take care of shit and handle shit. Mm. Every fucking picture.
Right.
Every picture is of her in the club.
Wow. It's sad, man.
You see what I'm saying?
It's sad. That's how it goes.
Who the fuck you find in the club, bitch? Mm-hmm. I'm not saying that people who go to clubs are bad people, but let's be honest. There's a reason why they keep the lights low in the club. Mm-hmm. It's so you can front. It's a part of the fantasy. It's a part of the adventure of being in the club.
Right.
You meet somebody, they look attractive, go back to the hotel, you fuck real quick, and that's it. You're never really supposed to see them again.
Right.
You're not supposed to build a life necessarily with somebody you meet in the club. It's not that they're bad people, but the point is that you go to the club just for that experience, and that's it. Mm-hmm. You don't necessarily, and I'm not saying you can't find love in the club. You can. It happens every once in a while. But that's not...
The point is the club. It's like
the club.
It's like Tinder. You know what I'm saying? When we be seeing these chicks on Tinder. I'm looking for a serious relationship. I'm like, yo, you on Tinder, yo? Like, what you thought this was?
Yo,
like, what you thought this was?
Stay in the club, and then she, like, every other day she putting up these posts about love and what she's trying to find. Like, yo,
you
take your punk ass to someplace more meaningful.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. And so, and then she be the one that won't be she'll not want to take responsibility for her situation.
Did you just say whore?
I know, right? So like, but she won't take responsibility for her situation. Same thing with guys out here, man. You're like, oh, this ain't happening, that ain't happening, dude. You got to go out there and make it happen. See, the thing with dudes, though, at least guys sort of, understand, like, when shit ain't popping, they're like, well, shit ain't popping because I ain't really doing shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So a lot of guys sort of understand that. Women, on the other hand, since they are the ones who are sort of receiving the attention, they think that, oh, damn, well, nothing's happening for me because these guys are just immature and all they want to do is fuck, and they're not mature enough to handle the strong woman like me. But see, they don't realize, again, they have no game. So what happens is when a guy just wants to fuck them, they're thinking, oh, he just wants to fuck me because that's all he wants to do. Nah, he just wants to fuck you because that's all you are good for at this moment. You feel what I'm saying? But they don't understand that. It's unfortunate that they don't understand it. But, you know, a lot of them are going to keep going in a circle, and, you know, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But another thing that I wanted to talk about why, you know, people hate the dating game. And I want to talk about a specific type of people. I call these people game haters. You understand? Game haters. Now, these are your MGTOWs, your feminists. These are, you know, the guys who, you know, the guys who complain about game, where it's like, oh, you know, you don't need no game. You just needed looks, money, and status. Those niggas. You feel what I'm saying? Those are game haters, right? And the thing about game haters is this, is that they want to be right. You understand what I'm saying? Right. They want to say, yo, you know, all this game stuff is stupid, and, you know, it's only about this, and all women are fucking crazy, so that's why I'm MGTOW, and, you know, all this game stuff is nonsense, so why are we even doing this? Why am I even listening to this? And blah, 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 right? See, what you got to understand is this, is that you can hate the sun all you want. It's going to come out tomorrow. You feel what I'm saying? That's all. You can fucking hate the rain. It's still going to fucking rain. You can hate the fact that chicks are emotional and they're fucking crazy. But guess what? Chicks are going to be emotional and fucking crazy. Period. You feel what I'm saying? So the game doesn't stop just because you hate it. The game doesn't stop because you're complaining about it. The game is still going to be the game. So what that means is that you either have to go with the game or go against the game. And what happens is that when you go against the game, that's when shit actually doesn't really work out for you. Because it's like this. You know, I was listening to this dude, he was talking, he did this speech, and he was saying that, you know, the problem in life is that, you know, he's like, picture a person in the stream. He said the stream is going one way, or the river is going one way, and they're in the river. He said most people are fucking trying to swim against the river. You understand what I'm saying? Instead of flowing with the river. Because when you flow with the river, you move in a certain way, and you have the whole river behind you or with you, so then you move more smoothly. Right. Now, you don't have to necessarily just go in that specific direction, but you can move left, you can move right, but you're moving with it. You feel what I'm saying? Right. So as you move with it, then what happens is that you start to actually gain more and get more access to things and to life because you're moving with the rhythm of life instead of trying to go against the rhythm of life. You see what I'm saying? And so a lot of game haters, what they're doing is that they're trying to go against the motion of life. What the fuck is that outside ruining our goddamn show? You see? It's the game haters outside. You feel what I'm saying? They try to fuck with us. But anyway. But yeah, that's the thing. The thing is that the game is there whether you like it or not. You feel what I'm saying?
These people sound like lazy motherfuckers.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
Because the game, like you talked about earlier, the game takes work.
Right.
The game takes work, but if you're not willing to do the work, then you gonna miss out, and you gonna be stuck.
Right.
You're gonna be stuck somewhere. The sad part about that is you're gonna be making a lot of decisions that don't correspond or coincide with your truth.
Right.
So you're gonna be living a lot of disappointing days of your life. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You're gonna be a very unhappy person,
right.
And that's why you end up being a hater.
Right. Exactly. And the thing is this, is that, you know, you just got to understand that whatever you want, you know, in life, it's going to take work. It's going to take you got to participate in order for you to reap the benefits of your participation. You know, you can't just sit there and then get mad and then try to rationalize why you're not getting this or you're not getting that, or say, well, you know, these chicks are fucking crazy, that's why I'm going MGTOW and I'm not fucking with girls. And it's like, dude, so, you know, you might as well just apply that to everything else in your life. You know what? I'm not going outside anymore because there's oxygen and air and wind and fucking rain and shine. I'm just not fucking with that, because every time I go outside, the fucking heat is hitting me on my face, and every time I go outside, it's raining, and then the rain is getting me wet. It's like, nigga, you gotta understand that's gonna happen anyway. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
It is what it is. So you either roll with it or you try to roll against it, and then as you see, when you roll against it, you feel what I'm saying? The shit, it doesn't really work out for you, because this whole game shit is just life. This is nature. This is fucking existence. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
This is what is going on. So the thing is that if you don't understand that, that's what you're going to be confused. That's when things aren't going to go your way. You understand what I'm saying? And that's when shit, is just going to be frustrating for you. This is why you have these MGTOW dudes, or even the feminists. You understand? Like, feminists are just totally confused. You understand what I'm saying? At least the MGTOW motherfuckers is like somewhat logical. You understand?
Right.
But the feminists, they're fucking like all over the place.
The messed part with the feminists is that their whole philosophy is based on the fact that they've been lied to.
Right,
So
exactly.
it's just sad.
Exactly.
It's sad all the way around.
Exactly. They don't understand the yin and the yang. They're like, girl, you can do the same thing a man can do. No, you cannot. You know why? Because you're not supposed to.
Exactly.
That's like going to fucking hot and saying, hot, you can do everything cold can do. No, you can't. You understand what I'm saying? There's a reason why you're hot and that thing is cold. You know what I mean? It's like you're supposed to be hot so that this can be cold, and this is supposed to be cold so this thing can be fucking hot. You understand? But see, people who are game haters don't understand that shit. You feel what I mean?
Right.
But anyway, so another reason why people hate the dating game is because they are insecure. You feel what I'm saying? Let's really, a lot of people can get mad at the show, but I'm just saying, it needs to be said.
Fucking lazy, you insecure, and you lying to yourself, bitch.
Exactly. It's like, so yeah, a lot of motherfuckers is insecure because, and that insecurity makes you hate the game, because what happens is that the game favors confidence.
Ooh.
You see what I'm saying?
Shit.
The game loves confident motherfuckers, man. That's what it is. The game is like, yo, show me to the confident niggas. I'm gonna give everything to the confident motherfuckers. The confident motherfuckers is gonna get all the shit in life, because that's what the game wants. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's the thing. Insecurity, it's really going against like your natural state. You feel what I'm saying? Like, there's really nothing you need to be insecure about. You feel what I'm saying? If you truly understand yourself and you truly understand what you're about, there's nothing you need to be insecure about. You feel what I'm saying? And the thing is, and this is the thing, you even trying to be secure within itself is kind of a form of insecurity. If you think about it.
Say that again.
You feel what I'm saying?
Say that
you
again.
Trying to be secure is a form of insecurity, because when you step back, there is no security.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's just all you need to be is all you need to do is just be.
Just be.
You just got to be, and you understanding that is where you get your confidence. Is where the confidence comes in. It flows through you once you understand just being. This is why they call you a human being, son. You feel what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? Like, come on, dog. Like, like all the answers are right there.
Yep.
It's like,
Yep.
yo.
Yep.
I'm like, damn. Like, what you got to be insecure about? It's like this. If you guys are out there scared to talk to women, right? You got to understand something. And this is so simple. The next time you see a chick you want to talk to and you scared to talk to her, remember this one thing. Remember that you are going to die. You understand what I'm saying? God. You're going to die. So the guy who's scared, or the guy the guy who is you that's scared, it's not going to matter anymore. You understand? Where is the scared guy going to be to be scared for? Like, why are you being scared when that scared guy who is you will no longer be here at some point? So just do what the fuck you gonna need to do now. You feel what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like, it's your fear is not gonna matter when you're dead.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying?
The clock is ticking. The ball is in your hands.
Right.
You got to take the shot.
Right.
You got to take the shot.
So I'm just like why? Why you got to understand that shit? Once you understand that shit, then you'll be out there doing what you got to do, and then reaping the benefits of that security. Because again, there is no security. So why are you? And the reason why you're scared or you fear talking to that girl is because you want to be sure that she's going to say yes. You feel what I'm saying? You want the security that she's going to say yes, but there is no security. So you're insecure thinking, damn, she's not going to want me. This is going to happen. That's going to happen. Who the fuck cares? Let it happen. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Let everything that's supposed to happen. Because you know what could happen? You could actually get with this girl and you could have the fucking time of your life. And then right after you nut, you could die right there. And you would at least... You know what I'm saying? Got some shit that you wanted to do and enjoyed yourself in those moments. You feel what I'm saying? But, you know, the insecurity is the shit that's keeping you from enjoying those situations. You feel what I'm saying? And it's all a fucking illusion. Because everything... You got to understand something. Think of the year 3017. All of us are going to be dead. Right. None of this shit's gonna fucking matter. You understand what I'm saying? All that's gonna matter is what's happening right then and there in 3017. You feel what I'm saying? And you being scared today in 2017 it's not gonna fucking matter. So why what are you scared about?
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So it's just like you got to keep doing your fucking thing and stop that bullshit. You understand?
False objects appearing real.
Right. You know what I'm saying? No, it's false evidence appearing real.
False evidence.
Yeah, there we go.
False evidence appearing real. That's an acronym for fear.
Right. Exactly.
And, you know, insecurity is an instrument of fear. You
right.
know what I'm saying?
You feel me? And so the next thing we got on here is that, you know, the reason why people hate the dating game is because they think they won't be happy without being with someone. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh my God. This nigga's going in today. God damn, nigga.
Because, I'm telling you, the reason why they hate the game is because they're constantly trying to get somebody to cure their loneliness.
What?
You feel what I'm saying?
What?
So they're constantly mad they're not getting that person because they want to get them so bad so they can finally be happy. You feel what I'm saying? That's why you hate the game. Because instead of enjoying the moments and instead of having good times and just chilling and relaxing and doing your thing, you're on a constant search for your happiness. You feel what I'm saying? And you're frustrated when you don't get it. You understand? And I especially see this with women when it comes to, I got to get married. I got to get a husband. And then I see it with guys where, I got to have, this girl or that girl and this girl. It's just like all those things you're thinking you need it because you think that's going to make you happy. Let me tell you something that no other dating coach will probably tell you. You understand? You don't need to be in a relationship. You understand what I'm saying? You don't need to. You understand? You don't need for people to love you. You don't need that shit. You understand what I'm saying? Now, what you got to understand is that the only thing you actually need on a technical level is to procreate, because that's, what life is. People fuck and they make babies and all other shit. You understand? Right. But what we're saying is that you don't need those people for your happiness. Right. You understand what I'm saying? You don't need to be in a relationship to be happy. You be in a relationship because you enjoy the time you're with them, but you don't need to be with anybody. Do you understand what I'm saying? You don't need any of them for you to be happy. So the thing is like this. You enjoy people on a non-needy basis, on a non-clinging basis, meaning you with a girl, you like, I have a great time with so-and-so. I have so much fun. We hang out, we have sex, we go to the movies. It's fucking awesome. I'm so excited when I'm with her. But then when I'm not with her, guess what? I'm doing this, I'm doing that, and I'm so excited doing shit without her. You feel what I'm saying? And that's the thing that's what you got to understand. Like, you don't need that relationship. You don't need for somebody to love you. You don't need for somebody to say you're special. You don't need for somebody to pat you on the back and say you're fucking okay. You don't need for somebody to say you're sexy. You don't need none of that shit. You feel what I'm saying? For you to be happy. And so the reason why you hate the game is because you're not getting those things that you think you need. And so you want to try to get that so that you can feel complete and whole. You feel what I'm saying? It's fucking crazy, man. This shit is crazy out here, man. But anyway, and the last thing I wanted to talk about, one of the last things is that, people, they expect things to just happen. And this is the thing with dating. It's like, oh, whatever, I'll just sit around and my prince will come and my true love will come and save me. Exactly. You know what I mean? And even if that does happen where it seems like, it just happened. You understand? Because it never just happens, because you always forget the fact that you actually had to talk to this person. You actually exchanged numbers or something. Right. Y'all went out. Yeah. So shit happened. You actually had to do things.
They may have come to you and said hello, but you have to say hello back.
Exactly. So shit is happening. You feel what I mean? And also the thing is too, is that you still have to maintain it once you have it.
Right.
So,
personal responsibility, man.
Exactly. And the last thing real quick, and we touched on this earlier, was that we were saying that people, don't understand that the game is life. You understand?
Yes.
The dating game is life. You understand? The game just within itself, when we talk about game, or we talk about the game is life. You understand? We're all players in this game. You understand? And then when you have game, meaning you have the skill and strategy to get what you want, and to, get these things going, right? And notice I said get what you want, not get what you need. You feel what I'm saying? Right. Get what you want, right? That's the thing that's going to make, this game more enjoyable. This game more fun. You feel what I'm saying? This game more... Because you got to understand something. You MGTOW motherfuckers, you're still participating in the game, but most of y'all aren't having fun. You see what I'm saying? Because you could sit there and chill and be like, oh, I'm not fucking with no girls, and I see comments where niggas be like, oh, I'm cool. I don't really want to mess with women, blah blah blah. But everything you talk about is women, so you're actually dealing with women, even if you are literally not with a woman,
right? Because
your mind is all on women, your speech is all about women, you're constantly talking about how you are annoyed by women. So guess what? You're dealing with women. You see what I'm saying? So you're still in the fucking game. So the thing is, though, is that you still have a choice to make whether or not you want to do this or you want to do that. And the choice is up to you.
Right.
But remember, you're still in it. So don't think that because you're a MGTOW, you've opted out. You ain't opted out of shit. You still here. You just on the other side. We in the same party. You just downstairs. I'm upstairs. You feel what I'm saying?
I'm upstairs with the bitches.
Exactly. You just downstairs by the fucking drinks. You feel what I'm saying? Standing on the wall. But you still in this goddamn party. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So don't get it twisted, okay?
But I mean, shit, niggas can stay. They can stay downstairs if they want, because there's more bitches up here for me.
Exactly.
Yeah, you feel me?
Exactly. So look, man, I think that's it. I think we're done. You got anything else to say, Miles, before you get out of here?
Bad boy membership.
Exactly.
Yo, man, seriously, man.
Exactly. We need everybody
get on the bad boy membership
to join the Bad Boy membership today. badboymembership.com. All right, because let me keep it really real. Let me keep it so funky, right? I saw a comment on one of my videos, and it really grinded my gears. You understand? I was like, this nigga really said this? I was like, he really said this? You know what this nigga said? He said, I watched a lot of this guy's videos talking about me, and he said that a lot of it is fluff, right? That's what he said. He said it was fluff.
Fluff.
I was like, what? And then
did he explain?
No, he just said a lot of it is fluff. Now, this is the thing he doesn't understand. First of all, I got almost damn near 1,500 videos on YouTube, okay? Then, what you got to also understand is that the videos that are on YouTube are nuggets, meaning that I'm giving you nuggets of game, right? The fact that he thought, because of course I know he didn't see all the videos. He probably saw like 4 videos or some shit.
Right.
And so I'm like, if you watch these videos and you don't get no type of knowledge from that, then you're not ready for the other shit. You understand what I'm saying? You're not ready for the other shit. You see, let me break this down real quick before we get out of here, because this is the thing.
Yo, break that shit down.
Got to break it down, right? The reason why, right, everything is not explained on the free videos is because what happens is that when a person hears the free video, what they need to say to themselves is, damn, I want to learn more. I want to step it up, right? And then once you step it up, that's when you join the Bad Boy membership. So the people that don't join it, what you're doing is that, you're getting the nuggets because the nuggets are still there, but you're not getting everything. You understand? And so they have a saying, the game is to be sold, not told. You feel what I'm saying? And the reason why it has to be sold is because the people who are really serious about stepping up their game, they're the ones who are going to put something in order to get something valuable out. You feel what I'm saying? Because nothing is free. Even the free videos ain't free. You feel what I'm saying? Because you're still taking time out of your day to watch it. And I hope that you guys are actually paying attention because you're getting the knowledge from those videos that you're seeing on YouTube.
Right.
But when you want to take it a step further, that's when you join the Bad Boy membership. And the reason why the Bad Boy membership is the price that it is because you want the people who are actually serious about taking it to the next level. Because I don't want anybody here wasting their money and all this other stuff. I want the serious people who are trying to step up the game. If you're not trying to step up your game, then, it's cool. Do what you got to do. But what I'm saying is that there are the nuggets in the video, and then with the Bad Boy membership, you're getting the whole thing. This always say it's like a sandwich. You get the fucking bread and the cheese in the free joints, but then when you join the Bad Boy membership, you get the whole sandwich. You get the bread, the cheese, the lettuce, tomatoes, pickles, all that other shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So you're getting the whole thing. You feel what I'm saying? You got to get the whole thing. And the thing is too, is that you got to understand that, when you get to that level where you want to learn more, you understand? That's when, it gets even more complex, and that's when it's something that gets you more in the zone of actually getting from point A to point B. You understand? So once you're ready for that, that's when you're going to really jump on that stuff. See, the reason why the guy thought it was fluff is because he was watching the videos, and he was expecting the Bad Boy membership in the videos. You see what I'm saying?
But I'm gonna tell you another thing too. That guy, he sounds like one of the people that we discussed earlier,
right?
Who really don't understand the game,
right?
Because he's probably one of those dudes thinking that he stumbled on a PUA channel,
right?
Where he's looking for you to say these 3 words and just get all the girls,
right?
You don't understand that there's a lot of aspects to the game,
right?
That there's things you have to think about and work on and apply in order to make things actually function correctly,
right? So
the discussions, all the discussions are necessary. It's not fluff. It's different aspects and dynamics of the game, because it takes work. It takes a lot of work. It takes practice. It takes trial and error. It takes you getting comfortable with who you are, so you can actually apply those dynamics to the game to make things work for you. It's not about the fact that it's fluff. It's about there's a lot of moving parts. There's a lot of variables that need to be discussed in order for you to understand yourself in reference to the game. Because everybody's different.
Right. Exactly. So guys, listen, you got to make sure that you join the Bad Boy membership. Go to badboymembership.com to make that happen. All right. So listen, we are out of here, and we will see you guys next week. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. We're gone. Later.
Hey, what's up? It's dating and life coach Mr. Locario. Go to badboymembership.com and master the dating game by joining my Bad Boy membership program. In this program, you'll receive 45 through 90-minute, easy-to-follow, step-by-step dating advice tutorials that's guaranteed to help you attract, date, and have sex with beautiful women. Join the Bad Boy membership today by going to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com.